G'day all you beautiful people, welcome back. Today's the exciting day. We're going to start fitting out the canopy, so I'll see how much I get done this weekend, but the idea is to sort of a false floor in to pack it up to this height, and then so a full drawer system and a fridge and stuff going in, and put some walls in, a green carpet and all, and hopefully it'll come up looking really nice, and then lay it down the track, put a full 12-volt system in, but we'll see how we go. Sit down and, I don't know, hopefully you learn some little things from this for your own. So, cheers guys. Righto, so I've just done the battens. I've got them just standard pine. I've just cut them to 45 by 45. So set a little bit lower than this lip here. And then the ply I think I got is either 16mm or 19mm, somewhere around there, but that should pack it up nicely for what I want to do. Just doing pretty basic. A few battens across the middle. Now the reason I've done them like this is I want to be able to take this canopy off if I ever have to without ripping out the whole fit out. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do 3 bolts or something on here with a steel sort of plate, just because this is only sheet aluminium at the bottom of this canopy. One this side, one that side, and have like a little compartment sort of here somewhere where I can just pull them out and undo the bolts, and same on that side. So I'll get to chucking some plywood in this, I think. But the idea is to do the bottom first and then the top, because I can screw into these. I can screw these into here, and then the sides will push in and I can fix them into the RHS on the other side. It should be pretty solid. Alright, so just put the floor down, put the ply on, screwed it all down. Looks pretty good. I'm going to check it to see how flat it is. I'm guessing it's pretty flat because I checked all the timber beforehand. I've got to cut these a little bit just because the height of this to what I want to do. The doors don't close because of these guards. That's easy enough. I can either try and push them up or cut them. We'll see how we go. I'm going to go get my fridge, sit that in here, see how that looks, but I'm pretty sure fridge is going to come sort of to the middle, the dividing wall. Have one big drawer and a table underneath it that's going to come out, and then the other side I think I'm just going to have probably 2 drawers. We'll see how we go with that. Just put the ceiling in. This got tacked in for now in the most awkwardest way I could have possibly got it up. I got it up. So I was in a bit of a predicament with this because the plywood here in Australia, standard size is generally 2.4 metres or 2440 by 1200, and my top of my canopy is I think around 1300 wide at top. So I was in a bit of a pickle where the sheet wasn't wide enough, and I didn't want to keep buying sheets and cutting them because I could have put a joint through the middle, sort of like what I did with the floor. But what I decided to do is, I don't know how well you can see this, but there's actually a decent gap there, and what I'm thinking of doing is, if you can see on the other side, you actually see the bolts for the door hinges. I think I'd like to be able to cover them with a little strip. So what I'm thinking of doing, sort of something sort of like that, to try and cover that in. And I think that'll look a lot nicer once everything's covered in marine carpet. You wouldn't ever know. Right, so it's been a while, to say the least, between putting the roof on or ceiling in and getting the back wall in. I've run into some problems when I get this whole thing in. So I cut it out in one piece first and try to get it in, and didn't realise that these mounts were going to be in the way. Tried a few different things and I just couldn't get it to work, so after all that I just cut it in half, put some back blocks on, so when the time comes I'll just screw it together, and then I'm going to start making the drawers. But it's pretty cool. I got some good ideas about these drawers, and I'm hoping that what I'm using for runners will work really good, but we'll see. So stay tuned. next day now. I just put this side in, looking a bit nicer with all ply and stuff, and I sort of wanted to get these finished today, at least all the box of this. I've taken off the cover for the lock because I want to be able to get these doors to close before I start doing the bit for the fridge. And I figured out it's as simple as cutting that out there so this whole bracket can slide up instead of cutting the bottom off. Haven't ended up doing the fridge section yet because I sort of need my fridge slide to figure out sort of where it needs to go and, you know, to clear the gas strut and stuff. So it's kind of put me at a standstill a little bit. But the other thing was the walls. So this is the wall, I'll show you. So I've just got a back block between the ply, but like there's nothing supporting the join, and I really didn't like that, and it's not straight or anything. So on this side, I've got some little blocks screwed on to the RHS that runs this way. So it's a block there and a block there. So the green square drives are where that block is, and then these Phillips heads are where the ply back block is. So that's, you know, straight, you know, screwed really well, fixed good, and I'm pretty sure it's, you know, it's fairly straight. So I'm pretty happy with that. The other thing too was the locks. I moved them up, and then there's a little tab on the locking mech which was rubbing, so I just got the router out and just routed out a nice little neat section. So that's come up good, they close, so we're getting there. I've still got to do my little fillets, which I'll do after I fix this wall. And then probably tomorrow after work I'll probably go buy a fridge slide, so then I can get cracking with this, because I want to try and get this done because I've still got some more lights coming, and they're going to take probably another 3 weeks to come, given that the other ones I already ordered took a month. So trying to get this thing finished, or very close to, by the time the lights come, so then I can just whack the lights on and whack it on the car, and then I'll sort 12 volt out some other time when I get a bit more money saved. But there's the progress. It is very slow for me, given that all the plans are in here and I make them up as I go. Okay, so we've just done this sort of a template rough thing for this little cover panel. So I just have this bit of timber, I just buzzed it down. So it sat on there really nice, and this edge was tight. And then once I got that angle, progressed to a bit that was a bit thicker and a bit wider. So the angle on the other piece is there, and then I buzzed that, and then I just cut this. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but the idea is it sits flat on there and then just tucks in behind this edge and just misses the bolts. And I think I'm just going to hold these on with a bit of Velcro. So Velcro's top edge, and then hopefully I can just stick them in on the marine carpet, and I'll just tuck up on there nicely. But we'll see how we go. Right guys, I'm just going to cut this video here, otherwise this video is going to go for way too long otherwise. Please let me know though, what sort of length you want these videos to be. I'm thinking 10-minute mark is sort of probably a good watch time. Other than that, thanks for watching the first part of the Canopy Fit Out. Make sure you stick around for the second part, which will be coming out very soon. Other than that, God bless you and see you in the next one.